people might be talking about Ethernet backbones and things like this. It's all really trendy and exciting. And safety kind of sometimes can take a second step behind all of that. And I wanted to just discuss why is safety in that context really important. And that's because safety can only be decided or thought about at the system level. It's only a system that is either safe or unsafe, that has risks or not. Looking at this example here, this nice analogy we have of a wall, you could think, yeah, I need to build a wall and I need it to be safe. If I make sure that I build it from safe bricks so that the bricks don't have cracks in them, for example, and I build the wall, then everything will be fine. But there's more to it than that. You need to use the right type of cement to glue the wall together. And if you don't do that, you've used safe bricks, but you've not put it together in the right way, and the wall could come falling down. But in the context of functional safety, specifically in the automotive industry, it means you can't guarantee the safety of a system just by ensuring that each component is safe in isolation. That really clearly highlights that it's more than just about individual systems. You couldn't say whether that navigation system was safe or unsafe. It's in the context that it was operating in. In one case, it was safe, and in the next, it was unsafe. And it's about understanding those different interactions.
There's always this impression that safety is about passing the next audit, right?
So you might hear things like, or ideas that we've passed the ISO 26262 audit, so therefore we've proven that our system is safe. And I think the way to sort of break that down is to think about what's an audit doing and what are you actually trying to achieve. So an audit is all about looking at process. So it's looking at the activities that you've performed, deliverables of the work items defined in the ISO, and how you've documented those. The number one difference between companies that were safe and unsafe was how concerned management were about safety, how in tune with safety the managers were. So it's absolutely vital that the leadership within any organization are committed to safety.
Common practice we see in the industry that safety can be retrofitted.
So the myth there is basically that safety measures such as a hazard and risk analysis or testing can be added at the end of the development. But what we wanted to say here is that it's really important that you consider it at the beginning. And we'll look at a moment how you can do that with AutoSAR. When you try and retrofit a safety argument, you're basically always forced to do things like patches and workarounds. You very rarely would, when you retrofit safety, do it in the same way that you would have had you considered it at the start. We've got a really great approach for how to handle and tackle functional safety problems with a classic AutoSAR toolchain. That's RTA CAR. And we've got quite a unique approach, and we'll go through that now. So RTA CAR is basically certified as a tool.
So if you want to start with safety, look at the safety manual of products or products that claim to be safe with a certain safety rating. Request for that safety manual. It's not easy to get it, but I think it's a good start over there.
We've certified RTA CAR as suitable for both the configuration and the generation of code for use in ASIL-D systems.